I got you.
All right, creatures of the night. Welcome to another edition of Digging Up the Dead Man, our unboxing the Undertaker series here on the Talking Taker YouTube channel. My name is Alex Doriot. I am one of the co-hosts of the Talking Taker podcast, our encyclopedic exploration, digging up the career of the greatest professional wrestling character of all time, the Undertaker. And, here on the YouTube channel, I have been slowly but surely building my Undertaker figure and memorabilia collection, as well as my rogues gallery of Undertaker opponents, action figures to represent all of his pay-per-view opponents for the matches that we discuss on the podcast. Of course, giving you a slightly different view of that collection and my studio here down in Greenville, South Carolina. So there's the top shelf that you guys rarely get to see here in these videos, with some Hasbros and some of the older generation guys, and then some other random memorabilia and stuff that I've collected here. Some of it, most of it non-wrestling related over there. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You're not here to see the collection. You're here to see the new additions to the collection. And today I've got a couple of mystery unboxings for you. Now, one of these is a true mystery. And that's the reason why I'm standing up and doing this, because I got a massive surprise package from my best friend, my wrestling buddy, my co-host of the Talking Taker podcast, Mr. Travis White. This showed up on my doorstep today, and he let me know that it was coming yesterday. And again, didn't know I was getting a package. Have no idea what it is, have no idea why he sent it to me, but he did tell me he wanted me to unbox it here. And let me just show you the scale of it. It is, let's see here. Probably, I'm 5'9". This is probably 3.5 feet tall. Yeah, just about so. And it's, I don't know. I'm not good at estimating this sort of stuff. I got a newborn baby, and she's about 10 pounds, close to 11 pounds. This feels like 30 or 40 pounds, maybe. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that. But I'm about to unbox that and see what the heck it is and why he wanted me to unbox it. I also got another package. So that one's huge. This one's tiny. It's a mystery to you. I actually know what's in this one because I ordered it from eBay a few days ago. But since it also came today, I will just go ahead and unbox it. It's slightly less exciting, I'm sure, than whatever the heck is in this big boy. But I will show you guys what it is as far as my weekly purchases go. And I'll make sure not to damage that, whatever the heck it might be. And let's see what's in here. Now, this one, I can go ahead and tell you, it is an Undertaker figure, so it's not an addition to the opponent's collection, but to my Undertaker shelf itself right here, which you get a slightly different angle and view of. And when I started this collection for the Talking Taker podcast, it was really just to get the Undertaker's opponents, but as I've gone along the way, there's just so many cool, unique Undertaker items that I find when I'm perusing eBay and things that I want to get, and this is one of those random ones. I like just kind of the oddball, weird, random stuff, and I think this fits in that. This is the Undertaker Domes figure. Now, these were sort of like, you can kind of see it there. It's literally the Undertaker in a tiny little dome. He's got, okay, so this is sort of a mismatch or a mishmash sort of item. Now that I'm looking at it there, you can kind of see it in there. Get the full view of it. And if you can kind of tell, I know it's kind of a weird glare because it's in this plastic dome, but his hat, he's got the purple ribbon or bow kind of around his Undertaker hat on there. But you can clearly see that's like a 2009, 2010-ish era Undertaker with that sort of gear, with those MMA gloves, with the robe on there, with that face. That's a more modern day, mid to late 2000s, 2010s era Undertaker, but that's definitely a 1994 to 95 Undertaker hat. So I didn't realize that, but still, I like this. I dig this. I love the little miniature Undertaker figures. I don't know if I'll get every Undertaker like miniature figure because there's so many. I don't know if there's like a checklist. I don't know if I'll ever find all of them, but these are some of my favorite things to get. This is something like you'd get at Five Below. I believe these were sold there at Five Below. In fact, a couple years ago, I tried to get them, and they're in blind boxes. So that's the the trend with the kids these days, just a blind box or a bag, and you don't know which figure you're gonna get. But there were some WWE Legends ones, so I picked up a couple at Five Below because they're $5, I think, and I didn't want to just buy 10 of them hoping I'd get the Undertaker. But I got a Sting and I got a Macho Man, and they're kind of, they're not really, you can't play with them, but they're little fun little collectible things. And I think the gimmick is you can actually stack them on top of one another. Again, for whatever reason, I don't know, guess to display them like that. And I just kept the Sting and Macho Man's ones. They don't really fit in my collection, but I already had them, so I went ahead and got them. And hey, now I can stack the Undertaker on top of these guys. Two guys that he never faced on pay-per-view. I believe he probably faced the Macho Man on TV maybe once or twice, but of course famously never faced Sting. But there you go. Undertaker domes. It was like $8 on eBay, and just one of those random ones I like to pick up and scroll on there. They're cheap. They're fun to collect. You can see some of my other miniature ones, little dollar store Undertaker, literally from the dollar store, and then his like micro mini Jax figure. Actually, that was my childhood one, and his the new Beast Mode Undertaker. Again, that was like a this was from Ollie's Bargain Outlet. If y'all are familiar with those stores, just random little tiny Undertaker figurines. I'm a fan of those, so I'm going to put this new Undertaker one on there. Fun stuff. Let's get to the main event. That's why we're here. Why in the world did Mr. Travis White send me this package? What on earth could possibly be in there? I have no clue. There's it does say it's from WWE shop on there. So this is not an eBay purchase. It's not a vintage item. This is a legit new item from the WWE shop. And Travis did say that this was my baby shower gift. He lives out of town. He was not able to make it to our baby shower. And he's going to come up here and meet the baby here soon enough. But he said, the dads don't get gifts at baby showers, so I wanted to get you something. What on earth could it be? Like I said, it's heavy, it's big. I'll try to show you guys what it is on here. We'll see it as I pull it out. It is a chair. Is this for a TLC match? Or a chairs match, Travis? Which Undertaker famously had. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Undertaker folding chair. My goodness. That is his Hall of Fame chair. Are you kidding me? Take a look at that. Undertaker Hall of Fame 2022 collectible commemorative chair. Now I can sit on the Undertaker's face every week as we record our podcast. Every month, excuse me. We're monthly now. Oh man, look at that image on there. That's a beaut. This is like your standard collectible WWE folding chair like you get at the pay-per-view. I don't know. I know that they sold these on shop. I don't know if they were actually there the night of the Hall of Fame or if they just made them as collectibles. But dude, this is freaking awesome. Did not even think I would ever own this bad boy to add it to the collection, but I will put it here specifically for recording these unboxing videos here on the YouTube channel. If you subscribe, I hope you are subscribed to the Talking Taker YouTube channel. You can see more of this, more unboxings of ridiculous Undertaker items like that Wubble Rumbler over there, any other collectible items. I'll be sitting in this. You will see this in the background from now on. So thank you very much, Travis. Completely unexpected. That's just what a great friend Travis is. He'll just send you a random Hall of Fame folding chair to add to your Undertaker collection. Travis is not a collectibles guy. I think he's kind of living vicariously through my collection. I think he enjoys doing that secretly. That's my guess. But wow, dude, I am blown away. Completely unexpected. Folks, let me know if you got one of these. Let me know if you were at the Hall of Fame. I know some of our listeners of the podcast and viewers of the YouTube channel were at the Hall of Fame. So let me know if you got one of these there, if they were selling these at WrestleMania weekend in the shop. Love to know if you got one of these or if you picked one of these up from WWE shop. Let us know if we're together in the chair club. I've actually never, let me take that back. I have had one pay-per-view chair before in my collection. I don't currently have it. I'd never acquired one on my own. We've been to a few pay-per-views, Travis and I. We've talked about it on the podcast. We've been to a few WrestleManias. Never sat close enough to get one of the collectible chairs. That was always out of our price range. But I had a buddy of mine in college, and he was like a lapsed fan. He was a fan when he was younger. He's a few years older than me, but he had a bunch of wrestling merch and ended up giving a lot of it to me. And he had I think it was Judgment Day 2002 collectible chair. He was at that show where he used to live, and he gave that one to me, and I sat in my office for a long, long time. But Travis and I used it in some of our backyard wrestling videos, and I believe it broke and smashed through that, which is fine. I didn't have like a big sentimental connection to that. Important for The Undertaker. That was when he won his last WWE Championship. But that was the only other time I've had one of these cool collectible chairs. This one obviously means a lot more, much more significant, and is the perfect chair here for the Talking Taker Studios. As my wife and I have been calling it, the prep room. A little bit of a funeral home reference there, if you get that, where they prep the bodies. But perfect. Love it. Check out our Hall of Fame episode, #ThankYouTaker, on the YouTube channel, as well, with video tributes from Travis and I, as well as so many more of our Talking Taker listeners and viewers. Subscribe, of course, subscribe to the podcast. We will have a new episode coming out the first of every month. June 1st will be coming out soon. I'll give you a little preview if you're watching here on the YouTube channel. It is going to be all about some of the Undertaker's greatest Coliseum home video matches, home video classics that you can find, of course, on VHS, but you can find them on Peacock as well. So that's what's coming out for our June 1st episode. Be sure to tune in here on YouTube, listen wherever you get your podcast, and as always, take her easy.